All right, so previously you calculated how many participants you'd need to get 80% power using an expected effect size. Now that you've run your study, you know how many participants you ended up getting, you know what your actual effect size ended up being. Suppose you want to see how much power did you actually end up having. So to do this, first of all, you're going to need to make sure that you have your actual effect size. So once you've conducted your ANOVA here, if you click on Estimates of Effect Size and you click on Partial eta squared, looks like a little n here, you can get your effect size over here. Now to tell how much power you actually ended up getting, how much power you actually had to detect this effect, and determine if it's significant, we're going to go ahead and go into G power, and we're going to change the test family to F test. That's another name for ANOVA as a type of F test. And you're going to want to go ahead and click on Fixed Effects Omnibus One Way. Now, instead of a priori, this time you'll be doing post-hoc, which means after the fact. So you're computing achieved power given the alpha, the sample size, and the effect size. Now, first of all, you're going to want to convert this eta squared partial that you got to the f that G power uses. So to do that, you're going to click on Determine. And you're going to change the procedure to effect size from variance and into direct. Now here you're going to enter in your effect size value. So you can see here we have 0.597. So I'll go ahead and enter that in. And I'm going to calculate and transfer to main window. So my effect size F ended up being about 1.2, very large effect. And I can go ahead and close this drawer. Alpha you can leave at 0.05, that is the standard in psychology. In terms of sample size, you're going to want to put in whatever that ended up being. For me, it's 29. And the number of groups, you should have 3 groups. This is just however many levels or groups of the independent variable you have. And then finally, all you have to do is hit calculate. And you're going to get how much power you actually achieved. So here I had a 99% chance to determine that the effect actually was significant based on that information. But if my effect size were smaller, might have been much different. Let's say my effect size ended up only being 0.3. In that case, I would have only had a 26% chance to detect that the effect was significant. So I might have concluded that the effect was not significant, when in fact it would have been if I had just managed to get enough people. All right, thank you for watching, and I hope that helps your discussions.